Hey everyone, it's me, Brian, Echelon, Echelon, that's how you say it. It's a real word, look it up. So what I'm doing here is I'm trying to make a video to try to teach you guys, or not necessarily teach you, but to try to get you situated with the guild and the network and the community as we get into the launch of SWTOR. The reason I'm doing this is because not a lot of people are on board with every little facet of the guild, but we're going to be using them all come launch to communicate and get everything organized. So I'm trying to get everybody on board so this goes as smoothly as possible for every member, including the leadership down to the normal members. So just listen up. I'm going to give you a few things to hopefully help you assimilate into Paragon. Okay, first of all, we use TeamSpeak 3. This is like Ventrilo, this is like in-game voice chat. It's a voice chat program, voice over IP. So you're going to want to download it if you don't have it. Now, a lot of you are saying, man, TeamSpeak 2 was total crap. So what's different? I don't want to download this program, it's terrible. Why don't you use Ventrilo? But first of all, we did use Ventrilo. We had it for years. And then we tried out TeamSpeak one time, and we stuck with it because it's a much better program. It lacks a few things that Ventrilo has, but for the most part, all the features are 10 times better. It's got way more to offer than Ventrilo ever had. It's got better codecs. If you take the time to set up your settings on your recording and playback, it is leaps and bounds above what Ventrilo offers. So there's that. Now, it's nowhere near as bad as TeamSpeak 2, so don't even worry. It's a totally different animal. You're not going to have any of the problems that you used to have with TeamSpeak 2. It's an amazing program, and there's nothing that rivals it, so don't worry about it. Just get on it and join our server. The server is actually listed in various stickies throughout the forums, but I'm going to be adding a button to the forum soon that will let you automatically connect to TeamSpeak 3 by just clicking it, as well as to the front page. And below this video, I'm going to list the IP address, so make it incredibly easy for you guys to take part in this. Now, we're not expecting you to be chatty. We're not expecting you to talk at all. Just get on, put your headphones on so you can hear everyone, and that's that. Now, that said, we want you to keep in mind that this game has got a lot of voiceover. We don't want a lot of obnoxious stuff going on. People want to hear the stories, so, and if they don't hear you, they don't get impatient with them because they're probably listening to something else. On top of that, that's pretty much it with TeamSpeak. I mean, join, and if you don't have a mic, get a mic, because it's going to be really cool to talk to everybody. Maybe you haven't done it in the past, but now it's time to give it a shot. And if you do want to raid with us coming in game, it's going to be required. It's not required for normal members, but anybody who's on a raid team, it's going to be necessary for it to be successful, so we're going to require that for the raid teams. The other thing is the continued forum usage. We don't want it to fall off now that we have a game to play. It sort of fell off even without a game to play. So I know that it's hard to keep your hype meter up here for a game that's delayed so long, but the game's out. It's pretty much out right now. So start using the forums. A lot of the officer positions are required to use the forums to start getting guides and information out to the members, especially the battle masters and so forth. So we need the forum activity to stay up. It's for the best. It's a great tool. Zenforo is an excellent forum software. If you want us to add any functionality to it, I'm sure I can find an add-on or something like that. So just send me a PM if you have any ideas for how we can make the forums better. If you're having problems with the forums, getting people registered, posting stuff, whatever the case may be, let me know, and I'll try to look into it and get it fixed. Once in game, we are on the Swift. Crap, Uber's gonna kill me. What is it called? Damn it! Swift. No. SWTOR. It's fucking SWTOR server. Okay, we're on the SWTOR server. It's called the SWTOR server. It's under the T's with the. I don't fucking know. I assume it's something in the game. I looked it up. I tried to figure out what it's named after because everything's sort of named after something in the game. and as far as it's some sort of submarine in real life, so I'm guessing it's a ship of some sort, and I'm sure we'll come across it in game. So we're on the SWTOR server. It's a PvP server. It technically has been announced as the unofficial oceanic PvP server, so we'll probably see a lot of people from the islands and stuff, whatever is an ocean, they'll be around, so that's cool. We also have our allies and adversaries are going to be there. They all got onto the same server with us, so that's cool. Also, if you know about GameBreaker TV or MMORPG.com, Pocket from Pocket Says and so forth, her guild's on there. It's called Hello Critty. Most of the bigger guilds are actually Empire, so like we just figured out, it's going to be heavy Empire, just like every server. Continued recruiting efforts is going to be big. We want to have at least 150 members within the first month or two. So you can conscriptors out there and everybody else, if you know anyone that's going to be playing, get them on our server at the very least, and then turn them over to some officers. We can try to sell the guild to them and get them on board if they're skeptical. At least get them on the server. It's easy to say, I'm your friend, you want to play with me, get on the server. You don't have to join the guild, just get on the server and we'll play together. Get them on there. If they're skeptical about PvP, just tell them that we'll help them out. Get anything to get them on the server. Then once they're on the server, we're confident that our conscriptors and our ambassador, Patrick, aka Juice, can get them into the guild and get them as a happy member going forward. And it's going to be up to you guys to get the guild members. There's going to be a ton of stuff going on. There's a reason we have conscriptors and people dedicated to recruiting and making the guild grow and getting our new members assimilated to our guild style, so that everyone else can concentrate on their task. And yeah, we want people to bring in their friends and family and people that they find gaming, but at the end of the day, every other officer type is there for a different reason, and we need to let them do their job. Youthmelt.com. Let's talk about Youthmelt, because I don't know if a lot of our members realize that we run Youthmelt.com, and Youthmelt.com is one of the more popular SWTOR websites. Let's spell it out. YUFMELT.com. Youthmelt. I won't go into why it's called that. Just write it down and go to it. I'll also have that link below. Make it your first place that you go. We're gonna have guides. We're gonna have walkthroughs. We're gonna have every little tidbit of news. We're gonna start trying to get more writers in so we can have more articles more frequently up there. It's going to be a big deal, and it already is a big deal. We get a lot of hits. It's growing every day, getting closer to launch. So we want you guys to make it your home, because it's not only going to help you guys out, but it's supporting us and our network and one of our network sites. And that's part of being a part of the community, at large. It's not just being a part of a guild, but you're part of a family and the network in turn. So Youthmelt.com, put it in your bookmarks, subscribe to the feeds, follow us on Twitter, etc. Also, a suggestion, if you're into Facebook, if you're into Twitter, you definitely want to be on Google+. First of all, it's superior to Facebook because it's pretty much the nerdy version of Facebook, so you shouldn't feel ashamed of posting your character pics or talking about SWTOR, because you can, not only are there a lot more nerds openly on Google Plus than there are on Facebook, but also because of the circle system, you can put all the nerds into a circle, and then when you make a nerdy update, only let the nerdy circle see it. And the reason I want you guys to get on there is because we have a Youthmelt page, we have a Paragon page, we have a SWTOR guild page, and we also run the official page, Google Plus page, for the server. I'm in charge of it. I am like the god of SWTOR. The SWTOR server. What is it called? The SWTOR server. The SWTOR server. I run the community. I swear to God, I knew this name, and I've been saying it over and over again every time somebody forgets. And now that I'm recording this, I look like an idiot. It's nothing new. Alright, so Youthmelt. Get on Youthmelt.com. Google Plus. Get on there, and then let us know if you're on there and you're not able to find us, and we'll put you in our circle. Get everyone on board that you know. Let's try to get this connected. Don't be afraid to like us on Facebook. Don't be afraid to +1 our articles on Google Plus going forward, etc. Also, keep track of the front page, because we're going to have a lot of community updates coming up now that the guild's up. So we're gonna be, not only is it gonna be like network stuff on the front page, like new videos and everything like that, but also it's gonna be little, community-based stuff like Player of the Week and stuff like that. It's all gonna be on the front page now. So keep an eye on that. And if you guys have any requests or any sort of suggestions to make the guild better, to make the community better, we're open to it. Send me a PM on the forums, just like anything else, and I'll try to, we'll talk about it, and, we'll see what we can do to make it better for you and for everyone else. And that's all I've really got. So this is Echelon signing out. See you guys in game. Alright.